All right, you guys, welcome to our team Zoom. We host these every Thursday night at 7:30 Pacific time. Those days and times might be changing as we are growing our team majorly on the East Coast. And I know at 7:30 p.m. In Cali means 10:30 p.m. on the East Coast. So just be on the lookout if we need to adjust dates and times in the future. But my name is Heather Juno. I don't know if you guys know this or not. Some of you guys do, but I just hit 12 years with It Works on February 4th. So I originally joined It Works February 4th, 2013. When I started this business, you guys, my kids were 3 and 5. My daughter was 3, my son was 5. And you know that my daughter is now 16 years old and my son just turned 18 years old. That's how long I've been with this company. And a little bit about my story, you guys, is and I don't, a lot of people don't know this, but on February 4th, 2013, I originally was supposed to close the restaurant that I was managing. I was a restaurant manager in Natomas here in Sacramento area, and I was supposed to close that night at the restaurant, but I found someone to cover my shift so I could host a It Works party that night. So I wanted to have an It Works party that night because I wanted to try our skinny wraps. So I decided to do the party instead. And do you know what happened at 2 a.m. that night? Listen to this. If this wasn't God, I don't know what is. I got a text message from the general manager at 2 in the morning letting me know that the restaurant was robbed at gunpoint during open hours that night. Nobody was hurt, thank goodness. But can you just imagine like sitting in a restaurant eating or being somebody working and then guys coming in with masks on and guns and robbing the restaurant right there? And I just thought to myself, like, oh my gosh, I could have been there that night. It's just crazy, right? Um, and then also when I had that party that night, I had no intention on doing this business, by the way. Zero intention. I mean, I had no time. Not only did I work at that restaurant, you guys, but I also was a manager at Old Navy in Natoma. So I worked two full-time management jobs. I had two pretty much toddlers. So I warned the girl coming over before I got my skinny wrap. I was like, don't try to get me to sell this. There's no way I have time to do it. And she was like, okay, like that's fine. But it's funny, you guys, because before she left, after I heard about the company and learned about there was a vision there and like the possibilities of maybe having a side hustle and earning extra income, I thought to myself, well, maybe I do want to sign up as a distributor. And she was like, you told me you didn't want to. And I was like, well, I changed my mind. Like, sign me up. Let's just see what happens. And then I get that text that our restaurant was robbed at gunpoint. And I just thought to myself, like, oh my gosh, like, is this a sign? Is this a sign that I need to be home with my babies? Like, I mean, it's just crazy. So, anyways, fast forward a little bit. What dog is like prancing around? Fast forward a little bit, you guys, and so I continue to work those two full-time management jobs, but I fit this business into my schedule. So I only worked this business on my 15-minute breaks, my 1 hour lunch, and then at night before I went to bed because I wanted to be home and present with my kids. So I didn't want to be in my phone. I didn't want to just be, super distracted. So I just made sure I set myself some It Works hours, work hours. And in 6 months, you guys, I was matching my income. In 6 months, I was matching my income at both of my full-time management jobs. So I decided instead of putting them in daycare in the fall, I was going to quit those jobs and do this full time to see what would happen. I was able to be a stay-at-home mom and just did It Works, you guys, for 10 years. 10 years through their whole childhood, pretty much. And then, COVID hit. My kids got older, the economy changed, and I had an opportunity presented to me where I could go back to work from home. And I decided to do that. So for almost 2 years now, I've been back to work full time. I work 45 to 50 hours a week as a refrigerant specialist. Basically, it's like data entry, but I also do It Works and I still do it like on the side. But do you know that there's months, you guys, that It Works pays me more than my full-time job as a refrigerant specialist? Now, this is like a career job, and I get paid in some months, I get paid more doing this It works. Talking to you guys, sharing my story, sharing my passion, talking about the products. I get paid more doing that than I do for my 45 to 50 hour week job. And so my dog is driving me nuts. Hold on real quick, guys. Okay. I just hollered for my daughter to get our dog. So that's a little bit about me, you guys. And I want you guys in the chat. And I forgot to say this. Some of you guys are going to be watching this as a recording. So if you're watching this as a recording, I want you to take notes and just soak this in and then reach out to the person that signed you up and let them know that you did watch this recording. But so the ones that are watching this live, I want you to drop in the chat. What do you do? Is it works going to be your full-time thing? Do you have another job? Like, drop in the chat. You work full-time, you work part-time. Are you a receptionist? Are you a hairstylist? Like, drop in the chat just so we can like get to know each other and kind of see like what backgrounds we have. Are you a grandma? Are you a cat mom? Are you mom of teenagers? Like what's going on with you guys? So we got full-time, works for the state of California, substitute, and it works. That's my hubby. My hubby literally is substitute teacher and it works. Caregiver for my special needs son. Awesome. So you guys, all different backgrounds. I work full-time as an aide for special education. It works is my only job, and I'm a mom and a grandma. This is so cool, you guys. I love it. Full-time, it works, and stay-at-home mom. So you guys can see that anybody can put this business into their life. And what I just have to say, you guys, the only way you're going to be successful at this is if you are consistent with this business. Now, that doesn't mean that you have to put everything else aside for this business. That doesn't mean that you have to work this business 8 hours a day. That just means that you have to show up in some way for this business every day if you want it to pay you like a job, right? So, like again, you guys, when I was matching my income at both of my jobs, I was not working this business 40 hours a week. In the month of November, when I got paid that check in December for $7,000, I was not working this business 40 hours a week. I mean, you guys, there's so many possibilities with this, but you have to be consistent. So at the end of the day, I also want you guys to go ahead and drop questions in the chat. I might already have those answers for you guys tonight. But if you have questions as I go, please drop that in the chat. So what is your ultimate goal? Like, some people sign up for this and they're like, now what? Drop a number 1 in the chat if you joined It Works and you were like staring at the wall, like, what do I do? Like, what am I supposed to be doing? I have no idea what to do. At the end of the day, you guys, every single one of us, it doesn't matter if you just joined today or if you joined 12 years ago like me. At the end of the day, every single person that's on here needs to and should be going for their first 4 customers and 1 distributor. Write that down. Your goal is what we call a 4 and a friend. Your goal is a 4 and a friend. That is 4 customers and 1 distributor. You have that goal set for you every single month. So like, let's say you get 4 customers and a distributor and you go, well, now what do I do? Guess what? You go get 4 more customers and a distributor. And then you go, okay, well, what do I do now? You go get 4 more customers and 1 distributor. And you guys, there are going to be some months where you get 3 customers and no distributors. There's going to be a month where you get 1 distributor and no customers. And then there's going to be a month where you get 9 customers and 5 distributors. I'm telling you right now, there is never going to be a month that it's going to be just the same thing every time. You just never know. So again, you guys, I want you guys to put that in the chat. If anybody, like, I want everybody to drop in there 4 and 1 or 4 and a friend. I want you guys to, I want to make sure you guys are paying attention. What is our goal? Leaving here today, it is February 6th. And our goal is to do what? 4 and 1, 4 customers and 1 distributor. Okay. So you guys, when you get 4 customers and 1 distributor, our ultimate goal, I feel like everybody's goal should be, how about you make your investment back, right? Like, wouldn't that be a win? If you join this business for $25 or $99, or maybe you bought a couple extra products and you spent $150, don't you want to turn around and be like, I just made my money back? How many of you guys want to make your money back, right? So the way you're going to do that is by getting 4 customers and 1 distributor, okay? You all want to do that by the end of this month. Okay. What happens when you get 4 customers and 1 distributor just this month? You're going to get $150 paid out to you the week after you complete that. Okay. Also, on top of that, you're going to get commission. Okay. So the bonus, the 150 is like an extra perk, like, good job, here you go. And we'll give you your commissions later on. But here, let me go ahead and give this to you now. So 4 customers and 1 distributor is going to get you that $150 weekly bonus. Now, why would you wait until the end of the month to do that if I tell you you get that weekly? How many of you guys could use $150 next week? Drop a number 5 in the chat if you're like, yep, I totally could use an extra $150 next week. Okay. So why are you telling yourself, oh, I'll just get my 4 and a friend by the end of the month? What happens if you do it by the end of this weekend? What if you do it by the end of next week and you get your payout the following week? Okay. Do you know what happens when you get 4 and a friend 3 different times? So what does that mean? You get 4 customers and a distributor. And then I say, okay, awesome, good job. Go get 4 more customers and a distributor. You go, okay, I'm going to go do that. And then I say, okay, go get 4 more customers and a distributor. Do you know what happens after that, you guys? You're going to get a total bonus of $800. So you can either do 4 and 1 this month, 4 and 1 in March, and then 4 and 1 in April, and then go, yay, I'll get my $800. Or what if you get 12 customers and 3 distributors this month and get $800 this month? And then what if you do it again? Maybe you're like, you know, I'm money driven and I really need money. So if you're telling me I get 12 customers, 12 customers and 3 distributors this month, I'll get $800. And if I do it again next month, I'll get another $800 and commission, guys, and commission. So, but with that being said, you guys, you get to take this at your own pace. Some people come in this business and they're so visual and goal driven that you're like, okay, just tell me what to do. Okay, go get a customer. Okay, got it. Now what? Okay, go get another one. Okay, now what? Go get another one. Okay, now what? If that's you, then you set yourself up right now for a goal to get $800 this month. Okay. Now, some people are like, I really want to take this slow. Like that whole 4 and a friend, just 1 a month is okay with me. Then girl or boy or whoever you are, that's fine. Go do that. You are your own boss and you get to choose how much you want to work this business. You also get to write your paycheck. So if you want that 800 sooner than later, then you just got to do a little bit more. If you're cool with only getting 150 this month, totally fine. So that 4 and a friend bonus, you guys, that 150 is for anybody that's still in their first 90 days of this business. Okay. After that, you get $50 for every 4 customers you get for the life of your business, forever and ever and ever and ever. The other thing that you guys can earn right now, there are multiple bonuses on the table for promoting, and I don't want to go too much in depth, but if you promote to the rank of Ruby this month, that is having 3 distributors under you, and all 4 of you total have a certain amount of sales. You'll promote to the rank of Ruby and you'll earn a $250 bonus. Okay. So I want to give a shout out to Sierra Jenkins, who's on here, who enrolled in December, and she has already promoted to the rank of Ruby. So she earned her 250 bonus plus a 150 bonus, all in the same week, you guys. So now she's going for 2 more 4 and a friends, and so she can get that total $800 extra dollars. You guys, this is possible. It really, really, really is. So I don't see any questions in the chat. So again, if you have questions, just drop those in there. I know this can be kind of confusing, but at the end of the day, what I want you guys to remember when you get off this Zoom is 4 and a friend, 4 and a friend, 4 and a friend. Now, what is 4 and a friend, you guys? What is it? What makes a customer? How many of you guys are like, sounds great, but how do I get a customer? What does that mean? So your goal is to find 4 people that want to start on one of our systems. Okay. So that is the goal. Now, is everybody going to start on a system? No, but that is your goal. Okay. So let me share my screen real quick, and I'm going to show you guys our 3 systems that we recommend you guys choosing from. And I'm going to share with you guys. This is our website. Okay. Give me 1 second real quick. Okay. So this is our website. So if you guys see at the top, mine is heatherjuno.itworks.com. That means that Joyce's is Joyce Holloway.itworks.com. Then Sandra Perez.itworks.com. So basically it should be your first and last name.itworks.com if you did not know your website. So if you want to know which systems we have, the first and most popular, you guys, is our 30-day drop weight loss system. Okay. So if you know anybody that is looking to lose weight, if you know anybody that's been interested in maybe one of the weight loss injections, I highly recommend getting them on our 30-day drop system. And this is going to be geared for weight loss. Okay. If you yourself are interested in weight loss, I recommend all of you getting yourselves on the 30-day drop system. Okay. Maybe you have someone that doesn't want to lose weight, but they just want to get healthy. Okay. Maybe they've got some gut health issues. So for them, you would recommend our 30-day gut reset essential system. Now, just because you join this business doesn't mean that you have to memorize what all of these are. That's what our website is for. So first one, weight loss. Second one is going to be gut health. Okay. Overall gut health. And it tells you what each product does right here. Gives you a video. You guys, it's foolproof. So if they're like, well, what is it? You just go here and you can look this up here. Okay. And then lastly, our other system that we have is our body trio system. So maybe you have someone that maybe isn't wanting to lose a ton of weight, but they want to like firm it up. Maybe they've got a wedding. Maybe they've got a vacation coming up. Firm is our anti-cellulite gummies, our skinny wraps or body wraps that tighten, tone, and firm, and then our defining gel. And what I love, you guys, look at the price points. $125 for all three of these. The gut health was $99 for all three, and then the weight loss was $130 for all three. Okay, stop sharing my screen. So that kind of goes over the systems. Now, what happens if they don't want a system? Okay, then ideally you want to get them on at least two or three products. 2 or 3 products is your goal if they don't want to do the system. Okay. And I'm going to talk about something a little bit later on, but what I really want to make sure is if you guys are watching this right now and you're going, oh my gosh, like, I don't even know what to recommend to people. What if they say they want this? And what if they want to know what's in it? And then what if they want to know the price? And then yada, yada, yada. You guys, that is why we are here. You are supposed to be asking for help. Nobody signed up for this business to just do it by themselves. So the idea is you're going to get excited right now. You're already thinking of your people that want, the gut system, the, body trio system, the weight loss system. And then you're going to reach out to the person that signed you up and go, okay, I'm ready to send out some messages. What should I say? And then they're going to respond, and you're going to send a screenshot of their response to your enroller, your upline, and go, she just asked this. What do I say? And then we just type it, and go, say this. Okay, that is how you learn in this business. My motto is you earn as you learn, right? But if you're not even trying, you're not going to earn, right? So that is something that is really important to me, is to learn and earn at the same time. Okay, so for customers that are on either our systems or 2 to 3 products, okay? How does somebody become a Perks member? Let me share my screen one more time. So I'm not going to overcomplicate this. Reach out to your upline if you want more in-depth answers, but you have 3 choices. Retail price is $167. I don't even offer that. Like, who wants to spend $167 when you can spend $125, right? But there is a retail option. The best suggestion for customers and distributors is to get on a subscription. So for a customer, you want them to use the products for at least 3 months. After that, they can stop their subscription and place one-time orders at any time. or they can pay a $35.99 one-time membership fee to do one-time orders, and they'll get that discounted price. Okay. So you don't need to memorize that. You can actually go to your website and see it all right here. It explains it, but let us help you with that. Okay. And then lastly, the friend. How do I get a distributor? You want to know who my first distributor was, you guys? It was my mom. It was my mom. I was like, Mom, it's towards the end of the month and I need my one. And she's like, Heather Lynn, I will never sell this. And I'm like, I don't care. I need a distributor. I want my bonus. I'm signing you up. Funny story, you guys. My mom actually ended up working this business with me, and her sister-in-law, who's an esthetician, decided to become a distributor with her and offered the skinny wraps at her salon while she was doing facials. So, needless to say, my mom was really happy that I made her do it. Okay. My second distributor was my sister in law. I literally said, okay, sis, I don't know what I'm doing, but I really want you to do this with me. She's like, Heather, I don't really want to do it. I'm like, for $99, you can sign up as a distributor. You're going to get some products. You're going to help me out, and maybe you want to do it. There's no contracts, no cancellation fee. So the way to become a distributor right now, some of you joined for 25. That was a promo, but a distributor can sign up for $99, and they will get their kit, and that'll come with 2 to 3 products depending on which one they choose. Okay. So it's one of these 3 for $99. Or let's say you have a friend or a family member that wants to do that system, one of those systems we talked about. And then you can go, well, for only $39 more, you can get the license to sell with me and become a distributor. Okay. So it's either a $99 kit or somebody that wants to go from a customer to a distributor for an extra $39. Okay. So hopefully that makes sense. Again, we are here to help you if that is confusing to you. If you start messaging people to join your team and they're like, well, what are my options? That's when you send a screenshot to your upline and say, my sister's interested in joining. She wants to know what her options are. Can you help me? Okay. So for a friend, ASAP right now, not next week, not next month, every single one of us, for a friend. Okay. So let me stop sharing my screen again. Am I screen share? I'm not sharing my screen, am I? I thought it was this whole time. So sorry about that. Okay. So now that you are with us, you guys, I told you what your goal is. Nobody should leave this Zoom tonight going, I don't really know what I'm doing. I don't know what my goal is. I don't know what, like, who. Okay. You guys all know leaving here tonight for a friend. Okay. 4 customers and a distributor. The next thing is make sure every single one of you have downloaded your It Works app. The It Works app. Am I still on Zoom? I think my phone. Nope. Yep. Okay. So the It Works app, if you haven't downloaded that, make sure you do that. Make sure you also log into your It Works app. And if you don't know your distributor ID number, it should be in your welcome email, but it also will be in your eSuite. Okay. So this is what your It Works app looks like. If you haven't done this already, you guys, and I mean, come on, at the end of the day, yes, you signed up for this and we're here to help you, but you are also an independent distributor. Okay. You need to make sure that you are excited and taking the time to click that learn button at the bottom and watch some of these training videos. I'm not saying you guys have to do it all tonight before bed, but probably every question that you've had up until tonight, there probably is an answer in these videos right here. Okay. So you want to make sure that you are doing the training videos in the app. Also, one thing that I love, if you click tools on the bottom left, look at these. These are called training documents. You got your social shareables. Okay. So much information is in here. The other thing, you guys, you can click on these and you can save these pictures to, like, the images to your, I don't know why this is not loading, but you would be able to save some of these pictures for your camera roll, things like that. Business resources. I mean, it's everything that you guys need. Some of you guys are probably haven't even opened this part of your app yet. So I just encourage you guys to do that. Okay. So download the app. That's step 1. Step 2 is logging into your eSuite. Okay, so a lot of people get their app and their eSuite mixed up. So if you need to write this down, go ahead. But you have a website. Okay, actually, hold on. You have an app, which I just shared with you right now. Okay, so you have your app. You have your It Works website. This is where people will come and order from you, become your customers, and where they can become a distributor. And then you also have your eSuite. This is your back office. This is where you can run your business, like the back office type thing. So if you guys have not already done this, this is very important. If you do not do this, listen up. Everybody, don't get distracted. Put your phone down. Stop what you're doing and look. If you do not do this next task, you will not get paid. You can sign up 100 customers, but if you do not do this next task, you will not get paid. And that task is logging into this screen here that you see, and you won't see the bar because I've already done it, but at the top of your screen, right above this white box, it'll say tax info. Okay. And it's big, bold, and red. And you have to click that. And you have to confirm that all of your information that you put in when you signed up as a distributor is accurate so you can get a 1099 at the end of the year with what you've made. That 1099 will also help you be able to write this business off as a business expense. This whole business is a tax write-off because it is a home-based business. Your enrollment to sign up for the distributor is a tax write-off. If you order products, it's a tax write-off. Your $20 a month website, app, and eSuite is a tax write-off. Your internet is a tax write-off. Your cell phone is a tax write-off. If you buy a printer and ink to print out things from your document library, that is a tax write-off, okay? So make sure that you guys do the tax form. Also, every bit of knowledge that you need, if you are somebody that likes to read everything, not me, but if you're somebody that likes to read everything, you guys, you got policies and procedures, you have your training and business building, you have everything that you need here in your document library, okay? The other thing that you want to do is make sure you know what your website is. So if you don't know what your website is and you want to confirm it, you're going to click settings at the top of your screen. This is where you guys should be taking notes if you haven't done this yet. And if you have done this, but you are wondering how to help train your new distributors, you should be taking notes right now. So you're going to click settings and you're going to go on the left side and click website. And it tells you right there, your website profile, heatherjuno.itworks.com. Okay. So maybe you misspelled something, or maybe you are wanting, maybe you got remarried. I don't know. Maybe you're like, no, I don't want it to be Heather Juno. I want it to be Heather Lynn. You can change it here. Okay. Where it says website name, where it says Heather Juno. And then you would click save. This is also where you can add a picture. So this picture shows up on your website. You can add a story. You can do all the things there. Okay. So my last thing that you want to do, which is very important, is this is what I call a wish list auto ship. Okay. So I hope everyone on here goes and does this as soon as you get off Zoom. So what I love about this business, you guys, is that we are not required to buy product. We do not have to stock inventory. There's other companies where you have to buy every color of that lipstick or every, spatula or whatever it is, and you have to stock it so you can sell it. Okay. So with us, we don't have that, but who doesn't want to use our products? Like, I don't know one person that comes into this business and goes, yeah, I don't want to use any of that, but I want to sell it and make hella money, right? No, every single one of you should want to be a product of the product in some way. So what you're going to do, and you're all going to do this, okay? You're going to click auto ships here at the top. And yours is going to look like this. You're not going to see, because this is my auto ship. You're going to click create new auto ship. Now, I know some of you guys right now are wanting to end this Zoom and be like, okay, nobody ever told me I have to do this. Like, this is freaking me out. Like, no, thank you. You guys, I call this a wish list auto ship because what you're going to do is you're going to set yourself up for one of those systems we talked about, or 2 to 3 products of your choice. And then once you add that to your cart, you're going to pick a day, either this month or next month. And that's the day that you wish and hope and pray that you get to place that order. But if something comes up and you cannot place that order, you have the ability to go in there and change the date. Okay. So let me give you an example, you guys. Okay. Let's say I want to do the gut health system. So I'm going to click gut health and I'm going to click on the 30-day gut health reset system. Okay. It's $99. Actually, let's do the deluxe. Everyone should do the deluxe because that comes with a cleanse. And if you haven't done our cleanse yet, you are missing out. So what you're going to do is you're going to go, okay, this is what I want. And I recommend berry greens. But if you like mocha, you can get the cocoa dream and put that in your coffee. But what you're going to do is you're going to add it to your cart. Okay. This is just an example, guys. So then you're going, okay, what is happening? This says checkout. Like I thought I didn't have to buy this right now. You guys, this is checking out as if you were going to order it. Okay. So I'm going to click checkout. Okay. Next step, you guys look right here. It says auto ship date. So let's say I'm going, okay, well, shoot, I'm really nervous. Like if my husband finds out that I'm going to order, he's going to kill me. But Heather said if I get 4 customers in a distributor, I'll make 150. And if I do that 3 times, I'll make $800. Then it's not a problem. So I think that I can do that by the 25th of February. I think that I can do that by then. So I'm going to click continue. Okay, and it's going to confirm nobody come and stalk me. You're seeing my address right now, but it's like ship to this address. Again, some people freak out here because they're going, am I buying this right now? Like, I can't afford this. I better not be paying for it. Oh my gosh, it wants me to pick my shipping. Okay, I definitely can't do this. Like, it's making me buy it right now. It's not, guys, I promise. Okay, so then you get to this part and you're going to get to this main screen right here. It's going to say, what card do you want to use? And again, you're probably freaking out like, oh my gosh, it's going to charge me. No, it's not. I'm going to use my card on file. It's still not going to charge me. And then you get to this screen that says, my monthly auto ship will begin on February 25th. Okay. It tells you all the details here. And then what you're going to do is you're going to click save your auto shipment. Okay. So then you're done. You're like, cool, I got my auto ship set up. Okay, you guys, let's say it's February 23rd. And you're like, oh, okay, I haven't got my 4 and a friend yet. I'm still waiting for that one more customer. I'm freaking out. I don't know if I can run it. I really want it, but let me just in case, let me push it out. So what you'll do is you'll log back in here. You're going to click auto ships. You're going to click edit. Okay, so this one right here, I have 2 because I'm giving you guys an example. I'm going to click edit. I'm not going to cancel it because I still want it, but I need to edit it. So you're going to click yes, that you want to edit. And then right here, where it says my monthly auto ship. See this right here? It says change. I'm going, yeah, I probably can't do it. I'm going to go ahead and do it for March 15th. Continue. And you go through all these steps and then you click save your auto ship. And then guess what, you guys, the 24th comes and you got your 4 and a friend and you can go back in there, click edit and go, you know what? I actually do want it on the 25th. So I know that was a lot to explain, but there's so many people, you guys, that are so afraid of the auto ship. When I found out that there was an optional auto ship, you guys, I literally almost walked away. I was like, I can't do this. Like, there's no way. Like, don't tease me with products. Like, I just don't think I'll be able to afford it. You guys, I needed my auto ship like in a week. I had made the money. I wanted the products. I needed it in like a week. So I'm sharing that with you guys because not only do you get to be a product of the product, and I told you guys this is a tax write-off, but when you run your auto ship for at least 2 to 3 products or a system, you're going to guarantee that you're commission qualified. You're going to guarantee that when you start getting customers, you're commission qualified. Now, what happens if you cannot run an auto ship? Let's say this month or next month, you're like, I cannot buy anything. As long as you have 150 in sales, you will be commission qualified. So that's why we say it's an optional auto ship. You are not required to, but guess what, sis? If you do, you get to be commission qualified, you get to be a product of the product, and you get to write it off in your taxes. Okay. So I know that was long. We aren't going to keep you guys too much longer, but I needed to go over that because I feel like there's a lot of people that don't even realize that that is an option for them. Okay. Once again, if you guys have questions about ordering anything or setting up an auto ship or anything else, sorry. Sorry, guys. They heard something. That is so annoying. But I love my dogs. So, anyways, okay, I'm not sharing my screen. Okay, so if you guys have questions, reach out. All right, so the next, there's like three things left, you guys. I know I'm going a little bit longer than I wanted to, but I've been getting a lot of people that sign up for this and they're talking to people and they're not sending screenshots for us to help them. And you're like, what do I say? So make sure that you guys all download the Boards app. The app looks like this here. So Boards, Boards, write that down. Now, keep in mind, in the future, probably within the next few weeks or so, you won't need this app because we're going to implement it into our It Works app. So you'll be able to do what I'm about to show you in that app, but it hasn't happened yet. Okay. So in the meantime, we're using this app called Boards. When you download it, it's going to ask you to sign up. There is a free option or a pay option. If you do the pay option for like $9.99 a month, it is a tax write-off. But make sure you set it up as an individual. It's going to ask you if you're on a team. It's going to ask you all these questions. You can bypass all that. Just sign up as an individual. Okay. Once you have this app downloaded, okay, you are going to reach out to your upline and say, I downloaded the app. What do I do next? And what we're going to do is we're going to send you a link for our cash flow collective board, which looks like this. And this is the money spot, you guys. This is literally what is going to get you that for and a friend. So what you see here, okay, so here's our team Zoom schedule. We have that here. Every day I do a lunchtime Zoom to train my team. You'll see that there. This is a picture of every product that we have and a description of what it does. Okay. Here is our daily task list. We go over this every day during our Zoom and work together. But you'll use this board here. When somebody says, I want to lose weight, you're going to automatically click on all product wording and you're going to go, I'm going to get them going on burn. You send message number 1 that says, how much do you want to lose? They tell you. Then you're going to send message number 2 that tells them how the burn works. Then you're going to send them message number 3 with the pricing. And then they're going to say which option they want to do. And then you're going to say, are you ready for a link to checkout? Okay. There's a little bit more to it, but if you guys actually download this app and play around with this, you're going to have everything you need to know and everything that you can send to your customers and distributors. So for an example as well, you get to use your keyboard with the Boards app. So let's say somebody on here right now says, what message do I send to ask people to post for me? I'm going to go, oh, I'm going to click the little globe on the bottom left, you guys. And I'm going to click daily task. I'm going to click where it says 10 to 30 message because we like to send 10 to 30 of these a day. I'm going to click ask Hap. I'm going to click the message that we send to everyone to ask them to post for us. Okay. And then you send it and somebody says, yes, I'll post for you. And you go, well, what do I send them? Well, if you have the Boards app, you're going to go to Hap and Hap follow up. It says the post, the product post. When they say yes, message number 1. And then everybody's going to give everybody a burn host to post. So that's what it's going to look like. So you're going to say, thank you so much. You're going to copy and paste this, add highlight on there, and then make sure you guys, where it says my friend and then it says name, you want to make sure you put on there my friend Heather, my friend Carla, my friend Stacy. You want to change that for them. Okay. So that's the Boards app. You guys need to use it. It's if I can do it, anybody can, but it takes a little bit of getting used to. Okay. So reach out for help. Since that's why I say send screenshots, because nobody's expecting you guys to know how to use this right away. So while you're learning to use the Boards app, send screenshots to your upline and ask them for help. So that takes us into host to post. So I just kind of showed you guys here how to utilize boards with host to post. Our goal is to ask 10 to 30 people a day if they'll post for us. 10 to 30. I know that sounds like a lot, you guys, but you can ask 10 to 30 people and you can do it in 10 minutes. Okay. If you guys are going for your 4 customers, every single person that says that they'll post for you, I give them the same post, which is the one that you guys see on my screen right here. Use the Boards app to help you with host to post, and make sure you guys are sending screenshots. So the way host to post works, by the way, is you will ask someone to post for you, and in return, their name is going to go into a drawing to win $500. So what we do as distributors every single month, we all pitch in $5, just $5. We pitch in $5, and that goes into a huge pot. And then at the end of the month, we pick one winner. It's one person that posted for us, and they'll win that $500. Okay. You don't need to know all the details to that. Again, learn as you earn. So there is a post in our team page that will explain everything. While you're asking people to post for you, if they do it, you're going to write their names down to keep track. But you guys, that's where I'm getting all of my customers. When I told you guys I earned $7,000 in the month of November, it's from doing what I'm telling you guys to do right now. Asking people to post for me, getting new friends on Facebook, and those people are wanting to use our products. So let me also make sure. Zoom. Make sure that you guys are all in our 3 team pages. And if you're not, reach out to your upline. I will also post this in our chat. But those 3 pages on Facebook are We Are One. Okay, the We Are One Facebook group. That's going to be all of our live trainings. Okay, you're going to see lots of trainings in there, lots of announcements. Oh, there's me doing a training. A new distributor starter checklist. So again, that is the We Are One Facebook group. Let me go ahead and put that in our team chat real fast while we're here. The next one is Cash Flow Collective. That is our team. That is just us. That is our team. That is our local team. That is our South Dakota team, our Iowa team. We're all over. We're global. That is our team. That's where we can connect. Okay. That's where we have tasks. That's where I, post that we're doing these Zooms and things like that. So if you're not in there, make sure that you guys add yourself to that one. And then the last one is the Road to VIP. This is going to be our corporate announcement page. So whenever we do sales, so when we have like the $25 kits, when we have place an order and get a free bottle of gummies, all of those are going to be here in the Road to VIP. We also had a training that tells you how to promote and go Ruby and get that $250 bonus. So those are the 3 groups that you want to make sure that you are in. Okay. And then also for each group, you guys, this is really important. Once you're added to the group, you're going to get in the group and you're going to click the 3 dots on the top right. And you're going to click down in the middle towards the bottom where it says manage notifications. You want to make sure that your notifications here are set up to all posts You want to get the highlights and you want batch mentions on. So basically the top bubble for each one. Okay, so you want to make sure each one you're in there and you're doing three dots, manage notifications, and that you're on all posts, highlights, and the on button. Okay. These pages, you guys, not only are they going to be great for trainings and announcements, but when you go to like our team page, we're going to start putting in there daily post tasks. Like, what do I post? What should I put on my story? What should I do? Also, when I just talked to you guys about the host to post giveaway, this explains exactly how we do it. We will be giving away $500 on March 2nd. Distributors and Emeralds, you're going to Venmo $5 to contribute. And so that explains everything there. Also, you guys, we will be doing lots of power hours and trainings and things like that. But before we end, you guys, tonight, and again, if you guys have any questions, please drop those in the chat. Sierra, I don't see anybody in our waiting room, so have her try again. There's a couple things I want to go over before we hop off, and I want to know, be real, be honest, you guys. Drop a number 3 in the chat if you're nervous. I don't care if you're brand new or if you've been in for 10 years. Who's nervous about this business? Who's nervous about, can I really do it? Am I capable? Am I going to be successful? All the things. Like, if you're nervous, it's totally okay. You guys, I'm nervous to do this Zoom tonight. I was so nervous to do the Zoom. I get on here like, oh my gosh, like their business, like what I say and do is going to determine their success. I can't mess up. Like, I'm nervous too. I have all these limiting beliefs, right? So I talked to some of our leaders on our team and I said, what are some good tips that I can give to our team to just help encourage them and have faith in themselves? So, number one, you guys, especially if you're nervous, ask for help. Ask for help every single day. And I know you guys are like, no way. Like, you guys know how many times I get a message from a distributor that are like, I'm so sorry. I know I'm bothering you. I'm so sorry. I know you're busy. I'm so sorry. Do you guys know that my love language is to be bothered by my team who's excited to make money? Like, that is my love language. So if you're sitting there and you are questioning anything and you're nervous, ask your upline, ask for help every single day. Ask for help multiple times a day. But here is my advice with that. If you are asking for help and getting advice, we ask that you take that and put it to action. Okay, that's all we ask, is if you are in our inbox asking over and over and over and over and over again, that you're actually putting it to action. We will also guide you to find answers. We aren't just always going to tell you the answer, or we will tell you the answer, but we're going to tell you where we found that answer so you know where to look as well. You guys, we want to be bugged. We want you guys in our inbox every day. We want to see you succeed. That is why I am here. That is why I'm here tonight. We're getting ready to go to Disneyland on Saturday, and I need to pack because we're leaving at 5 a.m. tomorrow. But I want to be here tonight with you guys to help you and show you how to be successful in this business. I don't want to be the only one making a $7,000 a month paycheck. I want my entire team winning and going, oh my gosh, I have a job, but I also have another side hustle where I made $7,000. Like, who doesn't want that? How many of you are nervous and scared for rejection? What if you ask somebody to post for you and they ignore you? What if you ask somebody to post for you and they say no? Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Right? When you're at a store and the sales clerk goes, do you want to add anything from our bin for $5? And you say, no, thank you, I'm good. Do you think they go in the back and like cry? Oh my God, she said no to me. I'm just a failure. I can't even sell $5 bin crap. Like, I should not be doing this. No, they don't care. You guys, if somebody says no or leaves you on red, who cares? It's not a big deal. Okay. Do not be afraid of rejection. We all get rejected. I got rejected today. I got blocked 3 times today by some random person that was interested in the burn. But apparently, when I said, "Are you still interested?" after she left me on red, she blocked me. I don't care because there's going to be the next person out there that I want to help because our products at the end of the day change lives. So when you're scared of rejection, start thinking about, you know what? I'm just looking for the next person that wants to feel better, to look better, to lower their blood pressure, to fit in those pants that they want to fit in, to get their gut health in check, right? So who cares of rejection? Every time you get rejected, you guys, instead of feeling insecure or upset, have Heather in your brain going, who cares? Mm, who cares? That's what I want you to think of. The last thing about making, what makes you nervous, you guys, is stop overthinking. Literally, don't overthink. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, press send. Okay. If you're starting to overthink, that's where you make sure you're using boards. If you're starting to overthink, that is especially when you send a screenshot to your upline and say, "I'm starting to overthink this. I'm afraid I'm going to say too much. I'm afraid I'm not saying enough. I'm overthinking it. Can you help me?" Okay. That's what we're here for. Make sure that you guys are coachable. Make sure that, when we say, "Hey, this is what's working for me," and you're over here struggling, and I say, "Go ahead and do this," don't push back. I know this business can put you really in places where you are like, "I am really outside of my comfort zone. Like, I would never do this." But you know what I always say, you guys? We are on the #1 income earners team. We are underneath Joel and Stephanie Dunn. If you have not looked up Joel and Stephanie Dunn, make sure you do that. We are on their team and they are rich, 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 like rich, rich, the most humble, amazing, rich people I know. So when Stephanie Dunn says, "Heather, this is what I'm doing and it's working for me," you know what I do? I'm going to do what the rich people are doing. That's what I'm going to do. Even though I don't want to do it, I'm going to trust her. I'm going to have some borrowed belief and I'm just going to do what she does. And that's what I've been doing since we've been on her team. Like I said, you guys, be consistent. It's okay to not give 100% every day. I'm going to say that again. It is okay to not give 100% every day. But what's not okay is to give 0%. And that goes for life, guys. Like that goes for, I say that to myself, you guys, when I'm on my weight loss journey. Okay. I wasn't 100% today. Yeah. I had some M&Ms and I took a bite of that cheeseburger of my kid. Okay. But the next day, if I give it 0% and just go, who cares? I had a bite of a cheeseburger and some M&Ms yesterday. I'm just going to eat the pizza. I'm going to have the beer. I'm going to do this. I'm going to eat the cake. Okay. No, you guys, in life, but especially this business, it's okay to not be 100% every day, but it's not okay to give 0%. This business is not an all or nothing. So many people are like, "Well, if I can't do all 6 tasks today, I'm not going to do any." Because when I work this business, I want to show up. So when I show up, I'm going to do 6 tasks. But since I can't do 6 tasks today, I'm just not going to do any. I'll do 6 tomorrow. Well, then tomorrow comes, you're like, "I can't really do all 6, so I'll just do 6 the next day." You guys, it's not all or nothing. You just do what you can do each and every day. All right, you guys, I know this was really long. I'm going to end the recording. Oh no, I almost ended the Zoom.